In fact, our time people used to think only after 20 years you can become a project manager, but I've seen now people with 8 to 10 years are also able to handle projects. We have a terrific shortage of people, civil engineers in the country, good civil engineers. So if you work hard, if you have the talent, I think from 8 to 10 years, you'll be able to lead a project. 10 to 15 years. So you look at, if you are good, if you want to start your own organization, you can be an entrepreneur and start your company. You start getting into managerial functions in the management. Instead of working on a single project, you can work on multiple projects. You can also become part of the top management. What to expect? Yeah. Imagine the kind of investment that is coming into the infrastructure in the next 5 years, 17 lakh crores. It is huge, even in international standards. All over the world, and every country, all the companies in the world are looking at India to come and work. We have about 70 consulting companies, international companies working in India, and over about 30-40 contracting companies all over the world, from US, Europe. They all want to come and work in India because there's a lot of scope. You know very well, there's a recession all over the world, there's no work. Contractors, especially construction industry, is going to massive recession all over the world, but not in the country, not in India. There's a lot of scope. We have a very big shortage. I'm not overplaying it. We have a lot of shortage of good civil engineers in the country. Leadership. We don't have civil engineering leadership. We need leaders. We need quality engineers to come and work and build a nation. You can play a key role in building the nation. Key challenges. As civil engineering, use a lot of natural materials like sand, stone, etc. We are running out of them. Like sand has already started giving troubles. We can't go on taking sand from the rivers because you have river erosion getting into floods. So government has already started regulating. So we have started looking to alternate sources of materials. So we thought it will be a great challenge to conserve the natural materials and also see how we can get alternate materials to go ahead with our construction. Environmental protection. It's a great challenge as a civil engineer because every time you get into an infrastructure project, you are playing with the environment. You encroach into the nature. So you need to know how to protect. You need to have patience. You need to have tolerance to see that environment is not destroyed. And natural resources like forests, etc. are not destroyed. So that we look at the welfare of the future citizens, the people. Irrigating upland areas. So far we have been, all the conventional irrigation projects are dams and water flowing by gravity through canals. But we have all the future projects now. We have already exhausted all the conventional irrigating systems. We need to look at irrigating the upland areas who don't have no source of irrigation at all. They depend on groundwater or rainwater. So we have to look at irrigating upland areas because cost of conventional irrigation to irrigating, lifting the water to the upland is a huge difference and very challenging because lifting a huge amount of water to as high as 500 meters, 600 meters to reach the upland areas. It's a big challenging task. We need to come out, people are working on it to come out with cheaper and more viable because you look at power is very expensive. So infrastructure upgrading, because all our infrastructure like roads, everything is in a bad shape. We have massive backlogs of infrastructure in India. That's the reason why government is focusing on trying to invest and upgrade the infrastructure. Water utilization. Water is going to be a scarce commodity. We should know how to conserve water, recycle the water, and also for your information, our water user efficiency for irrigation is less than 40%. You know how much of water is being wasted. Whereas world over it is above 85%. Israel does it almost 85 to 90%. And all the developed countries are looking at about 80. So we have a huge gap. So we are losing so much of water. So this is a lot of challenge because we have been working and then the limitations of the field. Yeah. So success story. There are several successful people, great leaders in civil engineering. So I thought I'll tell you about one great person in the contemporary days. He studied in JNU Kakinada, Andhra Pradesh, joined Indian Railways in 1954. He became Chief Managing Director of Konkon Railways in 90. And it is a great project in railways. Anybody who is aware of it will know. It has it's a very tough terrain, involving a number of tunnels and a huge project. At that time we didn't even have so much of mechanization in the construction industry. Now we have a lot of equipment in the industry because of all the work that we handle in India today. And we completed the project ahead of schedule and within the budget. He was managing director Delhi Metro, and 2005 onwards people started seeing the impact of metro in Delhi. He was honored with Padma Shri by the Government of India in 2001 and Padma Vibhushan in 2008. I don't know, it is not for the elderly person here, it's for the students. How many of you know who this person is? Yeah, tell me? Yeah. This is Mr. Is a Delhi Metro MD. Is one person you can understand as a civil engineer what wonders that you can do. And the whole of Delhi, you can ask anybody in Delhi before metro and after metro. It's become so popular and people have stopped using cars as they travel to metro. And the pollution has come down and travel has become very, very easy and faster. So this one man who was shown, I think is a role model for all the civil engineers in the country, what you can do if you want to be a great civil engineer, a great leader. And briefly about my story, I finished my BTech in 84, then I did my Masters in Structural Engineering from IIT Madras. Then I came to Hyderabad, worked for a short while, about a year, and started my own company. Those days, I think in 84, when we came out of college, with difficulty we used to get jobs from IIT, but in civil engineering, but other colleges people are not even getting jobs. Industry was in a bad shape. So I came there, I thought there's no point in joining government anything. So I started my own company after 1 year of my working. And we went on building. I started with designing of buildings. Now we have several divisions like highways, railways, irrigation, urban infrastructure, urban planning, GIS. So we've, I think any big project like in India, highways, ports of irrigation, we have had a role in that. So if any of you want to become an entrepreneur, you don't have to wait for 15 years, you can even start after 1 year, if you have the courage and guts. But those years it was easy because I had opportunities were not many. But today you get very good jobs, excellent jobs. I have seen somebody was asking me the other day, said, are they comparable to IIM? Yes. I have seen people who are working in my own organization with 15 years of experience, drawing much more than my colleagues, my classmates who went to IIM or IIT and working in the industry. So civil engineering is not a bad sector today, but if you are looking at making money and good career. But there are a lot of challenges. You need to work hard. You have to be hardworking, and you need to have the leadership qualities. You want to become like Sridharan or Moksha or any of such great people. Thank you.